Hello and welcome to another part of the series for the Road to Eternity. I've been having a lot of trouble trying to record videos consistently because I will say a lot of the games I've had recently have been awful. And when it came to finishing out the rest of the what's it called the matches to get to your rank, I forgot the name of it, but either way, those games were pretty awful, so I decided not to go through the recordings for those. So I ended up going to Plat 2, which is pretty fine in my opinion, because it's a road to eternity, so you can see more growth from down here all the way to up there, hopefully. And yeah, I will start while I talk. One of the main issues that I'm running into when I'm trying to record these videos is that, and you guys can kind of see that in my previous video, is that when I speak while trying to do gameplay, I kind of tend to autopilot, which makes me not actually have an actual thought of what I'm doing. I'm kind of there and I'm kind of not. So I'm still going to try to commentate my gameplay because obviously people are not going to want to look at awful gameplay because why would they do that, right? So commentating in the middle of my gameplay should be more entertaining and can make it more engaging for me and for whoever views it, and might interest people in seeing you make some mistakes here, and you guys can maybe leave a comment of what I can do to improve, and hopefully in the next few videos I implement those improvements, and the quality of at least how I play gets better. So we'll see how this game goes, and then of course the VOD review will be after. Alright, so we're back. So I'm pretty much flexing to Namor. I'm not the greatest aimer, but I feel like I have I have enough confidence in the way that I play to still make it easier for my team to play the game. So instead of being able to carry because I'm not that good, I can still play the game in a way where I make it easier for my team to confirm kills because I'm not gonna go ham on Namor like you see pro players do and stuff. So and making my backline a little bit more comfortable because I have squids out.
That is much better. Unleash your full fury here.
I'll save my other squid.
Attack them.
That's really bad. They have a Hawkeye that I gotta contest. I just gotta hope I don't get headshotted. Angela's looking for another swoop. I can't really stop that. The squid here. Trying to pressure this Angela a little bit. Yeah, I just have a huge aiming issue right now. I can't reliably aim and hit this Angela. I'm really bad at it. I'm just gonna have to switch characters. One that'd be on the wall and on the blue one instead. And I got hit shot. Now it's debatable if I should stay on this character or should I go, because I almost have my ultimate.
My battle has only just begun.
But we don't really have anything else that can contest their Hawkeye. I could probably try Hela. Maybe. Oh wait, no, we banned Hela. I'm not that confident on Phoenix, to be honest.
Maximum push. How refreshing.
Okay. Precious Hulk out. And Squid. Precious Hulk again. I need a heal. I think both my supports died now. I was hoping that they would walk in because both their tanks walked in, so I was hoping that they would walk up too. That's why I ulted that, but that was a very bad ult by me. Watch out for Hawkeye. Hawkeye's trying to push me.
Rise, my friends! Never miss! Never fall!
Still up and gets still up. Back up here. Okay.
Denizens of the deep.
Where is Hawkeye? I gotta remember, I need to aim where I think they're gonna be, not like aim at them specifically.
How refreshing!
I feel like that's better for me to aim like that mindset. Huge. Oh, come on, can I? Maybe I should aim for the Luna there instead of the Luna. Oh my goodness, you would have died if I aimed one more.
Maximum pulse! How refreshing!
I probably should be like looking at the Luna instead.
I am ready to put on a show.
I don't know how you died. I think we're like being saved this defense again, I mean, to be honest.
Wash our foes away! More foes to conquer! You never had a chance.
Holy damage! Yeah, I'm dead. I'm super dead. Okay. I don't know what else, like what other DPS to switch to. Like, could argue Bucky, but I'm not good at Bucky. I think I should, like the main characters I'm somewhat decent at aiming with sometimes is like Hela and Phoenix, but I'm not confident in Phoenix right now. They're kind of the same, but I'm just like somewhat more confident on Hela than I am on Phoenix. I don't know how I missed that. I'm so bad.
The current score is
I don't know how that wasn't a contest by Hulk, but
0.
okay.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're
That's
on.
unlucky for them.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Yeah, my gameplay also is generally just trying to stay alive and be effective. I'm not that great at being aggressive, especially when I can't aim that well, so it's like, yeah. Okay, we're gonna push in now, so do I want to go Magic? Do I go Squirrel Girl? Because, like, she's... I mean, they're playing Flyers, so probably not. But that damage could be pretty good, no? I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure what to do. Maybe I just go Moon Knight, actually. Yeah, maybe I just go Moon Knight.
Just not always in the right direction.
Like, I have a lot of thoughts of how to play this, but I think just going Moon Knight is probably better.
Get ready.
Because if I can't aim at them, I can aim at my own, so...
Fetch a hefty price on the black market.
Hefty indeed. Mighty Mjolnir cannot be lifted by brigands and thieves.
Ain't a treasure on any world. Gambler can't find a way to live. Wanna be?
So like I said in the first video, I'm probably not going to VOD review this game, just mainly because, like, number one, I'm playing DPS, I'm not that great at it. And a lot of my mistakes is, like, mainly, not really mistakes per se, but, like, I'm not, okay, well, I guess that's a mistake. I'm just, like, really bad at it. Providing damage so that they can finish the kills. I probably should have just stuck to shooting the Iron Man there, not care about the Strange. Getting rid of Iron Man would have been higher priority, so he doesn't have a chance to team like my team with an ult. I think there's enough time to do like a second one, and then VOD review that one. But I'll keep this one in the video as well. Alright, hello, we are back. So I'm playing tank this game. We've got like 2 DPS and the good old 2-2-2. I'm more confident on tank and support than I am on DPS, that's for sure. So so our comp is pretty decent. I can't really go in as much with magic, so like I think I'm going to be doing a lot of the main DPS on the front lines, because I don't know if magic's gonna play in the back, like around the tanks anyway. I mean, because it seems like we kind of got like 2 flankers, but we'll see how it goes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Put a wall down. Like I don't want to like just sit back here until the turret is down. I don't want to. Okay, it's down now. Reload. Back up here. I need to put down my iron wall. I want my iron wall back up in a moment.
I know you get a team up and all, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I am not getting healed enough. I am like dying so fast.
One of their supports are dead now if they want to push. They might have Gambit healed.
By the eye of Agamotto!
They have no healers right now. Invisible will come back from this one.
We can kill them then. Okay, they're on cart. Okay, this is gonna be portal
Yeah, that's
here.
my fault. That's my fault. Portal.
Really bad timing. Oh, really bad timing.
That's fine. They just popped a ton of ults.
Really bad timing by me.
Sweet moves, right? Got you.
I think going Venom will like make this comp so much better, but I am not warmed up on Venom, so I don't really want to like toss the gun or anything. Is this here? If I can get the Moonlight.
Thing is low. Thing is one. Thing is one. Good job, guys.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Yeah, I wonder if I can like play left and flank. I want to let them like come up a bit.
Go to it first.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Holy! Ooh, what was that? Okay, so I did not, like, I saw a thing rushing in there. I did not see the Emma, like, position there, pretty much. I'm just gonna chill here. Gonna wait for, like, okay, we got a Punisher. Here we go. Star-Lord's on the angle. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just gonna walk through left. I'm gonna see what happens if I walk through left. Cause I can look for an ult. Okay. Probably not the best play. But I definitely did not want them to like just walk at me and get out for free, so still not the best play. Yeah, I think I'll just walk through mid next time. But I'm not gonna go through here, I'll just go like through that whole way. I just didn't want to take a lot of poke walking through this way. I could just wall it, but I don't want to waste wall. I want to like use wall for the fight. Yeah, we're not getting out. I should not use that wall. That's such a bad wall. Okay, when one tank comes out, I'm gonna wall the other side with my iron wall. No, never mind. Go on the other side. Okay, I'm gonna like push up as much as possible. Just get some space, because I almost have my ultimate. I'm just gonna put this here. Because it'll let us know if they're coming through there or not. My supports have ultimates, so I'm good there. Oh, they went Venom.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Oh yeah, we're using ult. Okay, we can fight this. We can fight this. Oh, I wanted to stop her. That's really bad. I wanted to stop her so she can go further in with that ult. We can push back in now.
Magneto!
Oh, my team's dead, my team's dead, my team. I pushed up a little too far forward at the wrong time there. I should have played a little bit more patient. Because there's times where it's like, you gotta know when to be like aggressive and push, and then there's other times where it's like, you gotta know. Oh, I got the pressure.
Touch, I'm forward away.
Unlucky.
The current score is 2-0. Time to switch things up.
But yeah, this is a game I will VOD review because like I'm pushing up at the wrong times basically.
Team to win this one.
Let's see here. Defense. Penny's banned. This is gonna be a hot take as a Plat player. This character does not deserve to get banned. People just never like. This is a hot take that people are gonna probably say is stupid, but I'll say it anyway because no one's gonna. Because people are just gonna say, "Oh, it's stupid," but not explain why it's stupid. I think Penny does not deserve to get banned because when she puts down a web, right, it is safe to assume that she's likely going to have mines set up there.
Do we give triple support a try or no?
I am Groot.
It's safe to assume that she's gonna have mines set up there,
Get ready.
because people can't see the mines when they're set up under the nest, right? Or under the webs, rather.
Every planet I visit.
So usually what some things would do is that they would try to
I think we should try it, but
I don't know if the wording here would be like scan or whatever, to try and get rid of those mines just before they push up. But typically,
If we get rolled at this point, I might
a
go
lot
back
of people
to try
like to
it
just hold
again.
W down main, and Penny punishes that really hard. And when Penny players got good at like setting up their net of their webs and mines, and people kept getting punished for holding W like that, it was like really bad for them. But, like, they just couldn't like hold W as long as they like as much as they wanted. And so like Penny just screws up that type of playstyle a lot. Like people don't want to take angles, people don't want to try and shoot the nest. Like people don't basically people don't want to play the map. So yeah, they're just like, you know what, I want to run down main. Penny kind of prevents that. I'm gonna like just ban her out. Realistically, you should just ban Rocket. Okay, now that I'm not autopiloting, I need to make sure to put up my iron wall when I'm back in the fight, because this Wolverine is looking for me specifically.
Mac, if you bubble me when I'm
here.
using my E and flying forward, we can get a lot of free damage that way.
Okay.
just try to be careful of their mag ult.
Yeah, I've been countered every single time I've tried to ult this game.
Judge! Executioner!
Holy ults, brother! Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, that's another mistake I keep doing because it's so tempting to do it. When you have brute ult, it is so tempting to just like ult and then put up a wall and just hold W into them. That is a habit I need to break, because like the most effective way to play Groot ult in scenarios like that is like to just ult and then at a distance place the wall and just shoot them. But a lot of the time I just don't really do that. I just, you know, it's a bad habit that I need to break. I'm dead here. Okay, I'm not gonna play that reverse Wolverine anymore. Thing actually does decently well into their comp. It's just Punisher that would be an issue. So you know, oh, no, I can't. I gotta play Strange. I can't play. I want to play Thing into that, but like Punisher is just gonna be like so not
okay, we're trying it.
I don't know how to play Thing into Punisher yet, so Thing is very tempting of a pick here into that, but Punisher's just gonna bring me. They kind of nerfed his sustain, so I don't know.
My life force is fading. I require urgent treatment.
They have to turn it up. We are not winning these fights, bro.
I am strengthened for battle.
Okay, got his passive out. Getting his passive is huge. Almost on my ultimate. Should we kill Wolver? We can kill Wolver. I'm gonna walk in their team now. Okay, Wolf is back. I'm just gonna play it safe. This is... Okay, I think I pushed up a little too far. Adam can ult here now. He exposed himself too much.
Hands are shaking again. Focus.
Yeah, it's too late. Unlucky.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
I am strengthened for battle.
Okay, I feel like triple score's been working better. You guys agree?
Oh no, man, I just work here.
Slay. I can also tank if one of the tanks wants to switch roles.
Okay. We're just sitting back. I don't know. Like, Wolf goes in, he puts me into their team, but we're still just like sitting right where the game ends. We're not doing anything. I don't know what to do about that. Cause like I want to ult, but I don't want to like ult literally nobody. Are we gonna add them all ever? Please, 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 we can add them all, please.
I am strengthened for battle.
I died quite a lot this game. Yeah, okay. I'll be glad to VOD review this when we're there. Yeah, I should play that a little bit closer.
David, never fall! Leave me, darkness! By the eye of Agamotto!
Kill Punny, kill Punny.
Judge! Jury! Executioner!
Oh, I wanted to kill Punny because of that, exactly.
Born again! Victory!
Okay, Punny gets out.
Maximum pulse!
Final score 2-2-3.
What the win conditions were there, I have no idea. I'm just gonna like VOD review and just see like what I could have done there better.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Also, because this is ranked, this might also be a hot take. I'm not really sure. I'm not entirely a fan of Punisher. Of us playing like triple support into Punny. Like when they have like a comp like this, I feel like we desperately need another DPS, not another support, because you have anti-heal here, you have anti-heal here, and then this guy can just burn through your support ults. Because his ult does like probably what, the most damage in the entire game, or at least the most amount of like DPS, right? Now let me get to the VOD review and I'll continue talking about that. Alright, so we're back for the VOD review. Let's see here. Let's just go over here. I should pause here. So let's see. Okay, I usually want to go bird's eye view for these VOD reviews. Hold up. Okay, so space also on pauses. So he's been on Punisher, I think, the entire game. I feel like our comp is decent. Maybe I could have changed out the Groot though, because like Punisher, you know, easily destroys Groot walls. Moon Knight also is pretty good in the Groot as well, because if I remember correctly, his bounces also works on Groot walls. So if I put out my wall, I think it bounces off the Groot wall and it hits my teammates, I think, right? He's not hitting me, so I'm not seeing it there. But yeah, I think they banned Penny, and they I did make the right call though earlier when I said that. Well, even though I made the call, not really a call because it's just something I noticed. Venom really works well with this draft. Really well with this draft actually. It's just that I am not that warmed up on Venom, but I am more confident on other tanks. Like I do play Venom quite a lot, but that hero, in my opinion, is needed to be played by someone who has like pretty good mechanics, and I don't want to like just run into the team and just like die over and over. But considering we had these two DPS, maybe I should have considered it more to just go Venom regardless. So yeah, maybe I should have just went Venom regardless, and we would have just rolled a lot easier. I think my issue with playing Venom though is that, like, you know how higher skill Venoms are like really good with their vines, like how they move around the map with it and stuff like that. My issue that I was kind of worrying about mostly when I play Venom is when we do eventually get to this part of the map, I would have to consider switching off of Venom because not this area, it's down here that I feel like I'm the least effective Venom player, because like I don't know how to like properly position myself to make an effective engaging dive over here, because like I just end up walking around so awkwardly when I should just be like vining over and then diving in and stuff like that for my team. So like that kind of thinking is why I didn't play Venom this game, and I just mainly stuck with the group. Wait a minute, Emma wasn't banned? I threw. Okay, this game is a 100% on me for not really realizing that Emma was not banned. That is really awkward that I did not realize Emma was not banned. But yeah, those are my main thoughts for like why I didn't go Venom though. So I'm mainly holding S a lot because I know in higher ranks people hate when their tanks are constantly holding S. The reason I hold S, especially in these lower ranks, is because I don't really have the trust. I just have the experience and stuff where I just don't have the trust or confidence in my team to ever like, number one, heal me enough, because like obviously I'm not the only person they have to heal. There's like 5 other people, 4 or 5 other people that need to be healed, right? So I don't want to take up too much resources off my supports to deal with just healing me while the rest of my team is dying. So I end up like having the habit of holding S quite a bit, and then when I feel like, yeah, anyway, so it's just like more experience through games, I'll get a better feeling or understanding of like when to push in and when to like pull back. Because like if I was better positioned, like if I came out a little bit sooner, maybe I would have been able to wall off my teammates from that ultimate. I'm not sure, because like I could wall off my teammates from that ultimate after the ultimate goes off, but they just die anyway because they have Punisher and Moon Knight, and they just destroy the wall quickly and just kill them anyway. But at the same time, my team did. No, it's not my team. That's their team that ulted. But no, we did Gambit ult. Yeah, we did Gambit. So if I was in a better position to wall off my team, I potentially could have saved them. But because of the Moon Knight ult, maybe that just sealed it. I don't know. But it could have been an attempt. It would also be a huge play if I would be able to wall off the Thing ult before it even comes up. But it's... I have to react super quickly. But not much I can do about that. So let's just skip on to the next fight. Because I'm not going to cover literally everything. I mean, no, I could. This is a video about me, and I need to improve, not anybody else. So, and this isn't scrims or anything, so I could probably just do like each and every fight of water doing that. Okay, so I also have a fear. I also typically have a fear of like, well, not really a fear, but like people don't like sitting on a cart. And the game I was playing just before starting this video, I was playing Clintar. My teammates did not want to sit on the cart, and that is a historical thing in my experience of playing hero shooters, is people don't like sitting on the cart, and that has led to C9s or potential getting the cart to the first point because people just didn't want to sit on the cart. So I typically either I'd mainly not want to push up too far, not just because of the worry of overextension and my supports just sitting on cart, but there are times where I think that my teammates would just not sit on cart at all, and I would just look back and be like, okay, I need to go sit on cart then instead, and push it up and stuff. So if people see that I should be more aggressive when it like in times like this, like I should pretty much be at their spawn, the reason I'm not is because that's in my mind a lot of the time. So So they portaled up here, and I was like, that's a really awkward portal. It's really risky for them at the same time, though, because if some of them die, it's like none of them is going to want to come down here, because they can't go back in the spawn, right? But it does work out for them, unfortunately. I was also, like, thinking on my end, like, I was tempted to ult that just to, like, keep anybody that's in that portal behind. But I only saw Punisher in his turret, and I was like, am I gonna just ult Punisher in his turret? Nah. If I saw somebody else there, like, if I saw Gambit there, sooner, I probably would have ulted that just to, like, keep him there. But, yeah. Not just keep him there, but, like, I'd probably aim and kill him there, too. But, yeah. Because, like, the tanks are, like, down here now, so, like, it would have been a really huge ult. So maybe I should have kept looking up instead of turning around. But Strange was also low, and then there's a Moon Knight behind him, so... Yeah, now that I think about it, that would have been a way better play, actually. Wait, right? Would have been a better play? Like, we lost too, but... No, probably not. No, because we lose this fight. No, we lose this fight. It doesn't matter. Even if I get the ult off, in this situation, even if I get the ult off, just simply knowing that two of my teammates are dead, I think we just lose this anyway. Because, like, I'm the only one here with ult, and my supports don't have ults, so, yeah. It wouldn't be a good ult. It's a good idea, but we just don't have the ults to support my ult play doing that. Okay, so let's get to the next fight. Where is it? Right here. Okay, so next fight here. Catch up the thing. My magic is... This is another thing. I don't know how magic players are able to go into the backline and do this. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm trying to... Like, I feel like I'm pretty decent at magic, but my playstyle of magic is completely different from your typical magics. Because magics will typically just, like, flank and just get value, but I'm not good at the whole flanking playstyle with magic. I typically just try to play more of a brawl play style where I try to help out my tanks and stuff. So I try to so there would be some situations where your tanks would be bullied by the enemy tanks because, like, the enemy tanks are probably just better than your own tanks, or their comp is just better. I would try to make up for that by playing magic also kind of in the front line, because the minion can generate shields and that can be useful, as well as easy stacking for your shield, as well as gaining ult charge. And then when I get ult charge or enough ult charge, then I'd like either run down middle depending on the situation and just like get a kill and then ult behind cover, or I'd just ult and then I just go in. That's kind of my playstyle, or idea of my playstyle when I play magic. So like I just want to like go back here just to see how this person's able to like make that play as a play. Okay, he just goes in with his ult, just doesn't die, somehow kills the Punisher. Holy. Nah, I would be dead for that. What? I would die for that. Oh, he's max shield. He's max shield, that's why. Because Punisher's also using his shotgun, so like, yeah. He's only able to do this because he was max shield before going in. So I assume he was able to like farm the thing with his minion before going in there. I imagine, right? Yeah, he doesn't have full shield yet. Yeah, I think... I think he... I don't see a minion there. But he was able to stack it with his right click, so... But yeah, he had enough shield to go, before he went in. And just doesn't die and kills Punisher. Him killing Punisher there is the reason why he lives that too. Because the supports are not... The supports are focused on damaging there, I think, and not killing the Punisher. If they killed Punisher there, I think they would have killed him. Maybe. Okay, so I'm taking high ground here because just like the poke range I can get from up here is great. The only reason I came down earlier, or I mean soon after this, is that I wanted to make sure that my walls were more accurate. And I was like close enough to accurately put down the wall where I wanted to put it. That's the only reason why I dropped down here. But when I started to back up, I don't know where I could have positioned because they went Emma, which is also funny because again I was like, I still forgot that Emma was on banned in this game, and I never thought to go Emma. The only other pick I was thinking about was like Venom, Thing, and Strange. And also, I also sometimes put out double wall by accident. Like when double walls happen, I don't really do them intentionally. I know I can do them. There are some situations where it's useful, but I usually like to just put down one wall at a time. But maybe I should think about using 2 walls more often. So I'm not gonna push up because number one, again, looking at their DPS, I'm not gonna play Groot into that, and their whole team is there. I'm just like trying to play carefully, trying to poke and get some damage. Get some damage off and then look for some wall plays. But at the same time, I'm thinking, how can I play this better? Like, Think comes in, I put up a wall to like delay the healing a little bit, and that does help. But he obviously Q's back. I think it's Q. Wait, no, never mind. I say Q because my binds for this game is the same binds I use in Paladins. So when I say Q, people might see it as odd because people are also coming from Overwatch. I am too, to be honest. But in Overwatch, your ultimate is your Q, and it's the same thing in Marvel Rivals. But because I am more comfortable with the Paladins binds, my ultimate, which would usually be Q, is my E instead. Because E is my ultimate in... E is by default the ultimate in Paladins, so yeah. I think that wall is pretty good to like try and do some damage to Emma. I think what I should try to do more... Well, I can try to do this with Iron Wall, but like having my wall be up against another wall rather than just in the middle, I feel like is usually better because people don't typically aim for the wall that are like against the other walls because like they probably just see it as like it's not really significant or it's in their way of shooting the rest of my team, so they kind of just leave it alone. That's not what always happens, but usually. Okay, hold on. Why did I? Okay, how did I die there? Why did I die there? Hold on. Why did I push this? I hear the ult. I literally hear the ult. Why did I push mid? I think I was confident that my mag would kill him there with his ultimate. That's like, yeah, I think that's why, yeah, that's the only play that makes sense for why I pushed that, because there's no shot I push into an ulting Punisher. I thought he would kill the Punisher there with that ultimate, but he didn't. So I positioned myself to literally just die because Punisher doesn't die here. If Punny does die to the mag ult there, I think these tanks just die, because this wouldn't have happened. Yeah. So I think what I should do next time is, if I'm safe and I hear if I hear a Punisher ult and I'm safe, unless that I see in the kill feed that Punisher actually dies, I'm not gonna push up. I'm just not gonna do it. Just because of things like that. I thought the Punisher would die there. He lived, and then I die as a result, thinking I could push up mid, block off the tanks, and then kill them. But yeah, that's not what happened. So I think a better solution is to just stay in my area and just like play around the corner until the ultimate is finished. The scary thing though about that type of play though is that like I can't necessarily go around and flank, because the rest of the team around the Punisher in the backline is just gonna push up with them. So if I'm flanking, I'm not really flanking anybody, especially when the Punisher can then just turn around and shoot me. So it's like, I don't know if I can flank. And then the Punisher also kind of would cut me off if I commit to like staying behind here. So the probably better solution is to make sure that I'm playing around the cart and just just play around the cart and hope that the cart is enough to block my head. It's not, but yeah, I just have to try my luck with that, I guess. If playing around the cart doesn't help in that situation, then I just like play around the corner then, even if it cuts me off my team. But because I also have ult, that's probably not too bad of a thing, because I can ult their backline, and that forces attention off of my team, potentially. Okay, so coming back. So I don't need to say much about this play. I already, like, in the game itself, I already said like it's a questionable play, because they're just walking at me and I kind of wanted to like punish them for that. I wanted to see if we can get a kill for that. Obviously I only got the Moon Knight, and funny enough he traded his ult for me, so I don't know if that makes us even or what. But yeah, anyway, continuing on. Actually no. Actually, yeah, that's fine, because they don't have ults. It would have been a throw ult if they had ult, because when it comes to Star-Lord usually makes support players want to hold their ult until he ults, because you don't want to give Star-Lord free value. If Star-Lord knows that both supports don't have their ultimates, he will likely just go to town on the enemy team with his ultimate. So if they had their ults, my play would have been a huge throw ult, because my ult should have been the initiation to force out a support ult, and then Star-Lord could like follow up after that. But yeah. Okay. If my aim was better, I could have killed her before she even got here. But yeah, thankfully she did die there. Was this push okay? Yeah, this push was fine. This push is fine. This push is fine. So normally people set up their walls up here in case they try to like retouch or yeah, like retouch or whatever. My idea with the iron wall is a good idea still, but I should have put like a wall up here as well. That's another thing. Okay, next, skip over here now. So now they switch over to Wolverine. I will say for a bit, I kind of autopiloted again. Even the round after this, I autopiloted like 2 times to the Wolverine, and that was the throw. But yeah, let's see, where am I? I'm back here. They used Moon Knight ult. So I did do some damage to the mag here, just like pressure him a little bit. And then I looked at the supports. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember if I noticed the Punisher was there. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, this is another throw by me. What I did here was a throw because I could have just walled off the supports instead of just trying to pressure them with damage. Because if I noticed the Punisher was here, I could have walled off both the supports here. And then I could just turn to the Punisher and kill him. Because it's going to take them quite a bit, because they're supports, to break my wall, right? And they're not that close, so I think they, like, I think supports generally have like pretty big fall off damage, you know? So it would take them quite a bit to like kill my walls. So I could have just like walled here and then kill Punisher, because like he's exposed. And their wolf died. It's just, yeah, I could have made that play. I could have made that play. The question now is, how many walls did I have in my cooldown? I had 2. Yeah, this was a throw. This was 100% a throw by me. Yeah, this is on me. This fight's on me. This fight's on me. This fight is completely on me. Even if we lose Star-Lord to the mag ult, Punisher should have died. Punisher 1000% should have died to me there. Because I wall off the healers, and then I just turn to the Punisher and I kill him. But because I only pushed out the healers and I didn't kill them, because obviously I'm not going to kill them, the whole idea is just push them out. Because I committed too much into pushing them out and not turning around and killing Punisher, we don't make the fight even. I just end up dying like a bot. So basically, just more awareness during the heat of the fights, because it was kind of a heated fight. So yeah, I just need like try to be more aware of like who's where, and prioritize Punny, because like Punny is basically just running the game. Okay, so we identified the issue with that fight. Let me just lose on top of that. Next. So I said again, I autopiloted here. Just don't autopilot Omega Wolf. Oh, I didn't die here. Okay, never mind. You can watch this part. Okay. So here's a mistake I made here. Actually, no, I don't know if this is a mistake or not. So people could argue and say I should be pushing this up more and more, but the issue is that the cart's over here, and with the cart being here, there's no real reason for everybody to walk through main. Because with the cart being there, they can walk through the building. That's specifically why I put this wall here, because I also didn't want Wolverine to like just show up and look for a kidnap in this area. And he's like, oh, I think about it, why is he up here instead of down here? That's kind of weird, but anyway. Yeah, I blocked that off because they can just play through the building now. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna back up and not allow them to just like take this building and then flank us from behind, splitting us apart and then killing us, because Punny's just like on the other side just hammering down. So I'm playing super passive because of Wolverine and because of the Venom dive. Again, this would have been a time to have switched to Emma, and I just did not do it because I literally forgot she was not banned. I'm just so used to her being banned, bro. Even though I did know she was in the game, but I forgot. Anyway. It's just an awareness. And I also mentioned this in game, especially after I died, that I should not have pushed into this. I should have ulted it, put up my wall. Actually, what would have been better, because what would have been better is if I just like went onto the cart and then just ulted there, or wherever I ulted was fine. It was I should have just went onto the cart just to get some height so I can get more accurate placing of my wall and just like shoot from there. Yeah, that's about it. And instead I push up too much and I get punished for it. And there's not much my team can do about that because I pushed up a little bit too much. The thing about it though, because I think we lost both our DPS, that probably wouldn't have mattered. Even if I like backed up, I think we probably still would have lost that maybe. No, that's not true. But, okay, actually, no. Okay, hold on. If I played around my team more and didn't push up like I did, I would not die to Venom ult if we had a Gambit who could have cleansed the anti-heal. I don't know if the heal amp from Cloak and Dagger fights against the anti-heal. I don't know how that interaction works. I just don't know how that interaction works. I don't know if it cancels it out or not. But if we had a Gambit, from what I know, I would have been okay there. If I was to have backed up and not push up as aggressive as I did. In this situation, it probably wouldn't have mattered actually. I probably would have died regardless, So maybe me dying there was probably better than my entire team potentially getting hit by Venom ult and dying as a result. So yeah, I took a little too much damage. Put up my wall here. I put up a wall there. Where's a better place to put a wall here? Should I don't know. Because like I was planning to put a wall here and then another wall here. Thinking about it, maybe I should have put a double wall here just so that they couldn't heal in this direction. They'd be forced to go right side. But that benefits them because that gets them out of the LOS of the rest of my team. But it also makes my team more comfortable to walk out because they'd be over here and not just like shooting from this angle. I don't know. I think next time I'll try this again, but I'll just like put both walls here instead of putting a wall here, especially when like no one's really there anyway. So yeah, I just died there. Okay, next I switch over to Strange now. Let's see. Wait. Okay. Here we go. So switch over to Strange. So this is a thing that I don't know to do, especially when I'm like noticeably getting shot at, is do I look around to help do damage to the Venom, or do I try to just shield off heals and put pressure back on whoever else is like trying to peek whatever the Venom is targeting? Because there's also Wolverine back here, but I'm like unsure. Do I like try to still do damage back here, or like what do I do? I think the answer should probably be to just shield off the healing and pressure their supports back. I think that's just the best case scenario, because it's literally 5v2, right? With me shielding off their heals, so they don't get that support from the rest of their team. So I think me going for this play is better. But if I notice my other tank is actually doing that same exact play, yeah, I think it just... I think I should do that. I just need to notice if my other tank is already doing that or not. Because there's a Wolverine behind us, by the way. Yeah. I'm gonna play some more Strange. Strange is pretty good. Though I think I kind of like it more just mainly because of the skin. The skin's pretty sick. So now Wolverine's just diving in my backline. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Can I get the... Okay, here we go. Let's go back here. Wolverine diving my backline here should not have happened. What was I doing here? Venom goes out. Wolverine, I think, sort of leaves? Yeah, Venom's out. Wolverine's still here. One of us should have helped, like, shoot the Wolverine here. But yeah, Wolverine's out. I push up a little too far forward with my shield and stuff, because I was like trying to like play around with the mag to push up, or kind of peel for the mag, because mag was like getting destroyed after he got pulled in by the wolf. But yeah, I'm getting like pressured back hard, so I'm kind of just worried for my own life right now. Oh, okay, that's how he got into the back line. He ulted in. In this situation, not much I could do for Invis there, because she's getting wolf ulted, and they also Cloak and Dagger ulted as well. Thinking about it too, if I stayed on Groot, maybe staying on Groot would have been the better play, because Groot in this part of the map, I can put Iron Wall here. Wolf can't like do his thing, and yeah, you know what? This is an awful time to switch off of Groot. This was an awful time to switch off of Groot. Obviously, Punny can still like ult me and do his thing, but thinking about it, switching off of Groot here was an awful idea. I should have stuck to Strange. I should have stuck to Strange, yeah. I should have stuck to Groot, not Strange. Okay, so I threw this by literally switching off of Groot. Strange would have been fine here if I had my ultimate sooner. Actually, no, not really. Nah, not really. Nah, Groot was the play. Groot was the play. In my opinion, Groot was the play. If anybody has any idea what I could have done in that, like this entire like defense here with Strange, feel free to tell me. I don't know, but I feel like Groot was the play here. Aside from Emma, of course. Groot would have been so sick here. And look how many corners there are that I can play, like, place my walls and get value off of it. And I switched off to play Strange. Oh, that's so bad. That is so bad by me, man. So bad. We're poking. I'm not trying to like take too much poke. That's how I'm not trying to take too much poke and then allow the Wolverine to just like kill me here. They used 3 ultimates, bro. 3 ultimates? Wait, no, not even 3, 4 of them. Like, goodness, bro. And we had like some ults of our own, but it's like, I'm not, like my ult does nothing here. Like, if I ult, I'm dying to Venom and Punisher. No one's gonna die to my ult because Cloak and Dagger is not only CC immune, but everyone's gonna play under that ult and they're just gonna take like infinite amount of healing, and we have no anti-heal of our own. So I'm completely useless in this fight, like absolutely horribly useless. Yeah, I do not know what to do here. I think I just, like, roll over and die, basically. Just die on card. Like, even if I played the corner and then ulted, I'm playing in front of a Wolverine who could just, like, CC me out of my ultimate, so... Because, like, if I, like, come out of the corner and I try to ult, there's no shot Wolverine doesn't catch that. I mean, I could attempt it, but it's not gonna work. Okay, so how do we defend here? I shouldn't bother shield this at all. I should just, like, allow me... I should just, like, allow them to do damage to me so my invisible woman can, like, heal me more. But she's also taking poke damage, so you know what? Never mind. I take it back. I guess she doesn't have a shield for herself? Okay. If I was paying more attention... Okay. Yeah, if I'm paying more attention... the next time I notice that my team is, like, up, I can just start walking up, but not, like, down here. I should, like, hug this wall and start pushing up slowly. And just do more poke damage while looking for an engage with my ultimate. Because I'm sure everybody's, like, looking or waiting for me to engage with my ult so that we can have a proper team fight, but I just don't do anything. I just walk in the wrong direction, and Wolverine just gets on top. And I die. Yeah, okay. That's completely on me. I should have just... In this type of scenario, I need to just, like, hug the wall here, play the right side, and just walk up. I should have just done that. If I had done that, that would have been way better. Walking here instead of walking left side. Walk right, not left. Got it. Where am I? I'm going for spawn. Okay, let's hurry up here. Okay, where am I again? Wait. Hold on, where am I? Did I die? No, I should have just hold W on the Wolverine there. No reason to not hold W on the Wolverine there. Completely my fault to not do that. He dies anyway, but he should have died with me. She tries to go for a carry play, but I don't know what the right word here is here. Ambitious? Got out though, which is impressive. Not the cooldowns. Manages to cooldown really well. Okay, so Venom dives in. Should put a lot of damage into the Venom so he can't, like, stay around. Or he was forced to have to shield down. So that's our Invisible Woman ult. I try to shoot the punny because I noticed him, but then the poking damage for him too. And we don't have another support ult, so this is just... Oh, and then we got Iron Man just beaming me on the other side as well. And my team can't do anything about this because they're too busy with him. Yeah, it's just GG. But yeah, I think it says earlier too. Not a fan of the triple support into that. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I think this is a fact. The only reason before Punisher wasn't that great against triple support was probably just because you could just out heal his ultimate damage. But with the addition of Gambit, and not even just Gambit, but Gambit plus Venom now, Punisher is really good into triple support because of that. He can easily break the shields, he can easily break the walls. With the easy application from the Venom ult for anti-heal, or the Gambit having like 2 chances to anti-heal the backline or the tanks, Punisher can roll through that. Like, even if my teammates had a support ultimate here and and use like maybe like let's say Cloak and Dagger ult, if let's say the Punisher breaks my shield, in theory, breaks my shield, and then the Gambit anti-heals me or the Venom ults me, I mean if the Venom ults me, I'm super dead. If the Gambit anti-heals me, I'm pretty sure I still die anyway. Especially when not just the Punisher ult is going off on me, but so is the Iron Man beaming me as well. So in most cases, in this situation, I do not think I live here. It's just GG. So yeah, this comp is horrible into this, in my opinion. And definitely a throw with me staying strange over Emma. But yeah. So overall, awareness issues that I need to get better at, which is really just going to get better over time as I play more and more games. And just I think that's pretty much the main thing. I don't know what else to really in general take away from this. Like you say aim, you can say better ult management, but I already know these things, right? I even mentioned these things throughout the game. I think the only real thing to notice here is like where I'm just being more aware of like what's like who is where and where I should be like walking and stuff, so my engages can be better. And that's about it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.